Hello, Michael here. As you can see behind me, a storm is coming fairly fast. I'm hoping to get this recording done before it reaches here. You can probably hear the thunder now. So, most of us are in this lockdown situation. Even though I'm interested in what's happening in Sweden, and what their response to all this is. But most of us are in some relationship to lockdown mode. So what I'd like to talk about is what is possible right now. What is possible right now? What can I do with my life right now? How are you taking advantage of this time at home? Besides our own experiences, and even if we have communicated in any fashion with only a few people over the last few weeks, I'm sure that we've experienced that we're all being thrown back upon ourselves. Everyone is driven into the moment. Each moment is a microcosm, if you will, of our lives. What we think, feel, and decide to do sets a course for the subsequent moments. And of course, we can change direction at any moment, but how much do we think, feel, and do is just out of habit or without thought? There is always room for lightheartedness, humor, just doing nothing, even spacing out. But how much do we do things just to fill, even kill time? We're all free to do what we do, but I have to ask myself, before or during doing something, is this going to enhance my life? Is this something that I can truly and openly stand for? Some say that it doesn't matter. We're free to do as we will, and there should be no judgment about it. Well, yeah, we are free to do as we will, and it's best not to judge others, of course. But I do have to say that we know intuitively, on a gut level, if something is truly for our own good or not. Right? Those of us who are addicted to anything, either emotionally or even physically, show that no matter how much we defend our sense of freedom, and no matter how unconscious we are driven, or how numb we become, we then feel a loss of self-esteem because we have a sense that we are undermining ourselves, or not living up to who we have experienced ourselves to be. It is always a matter of choice to be true to ourselves, although our previous thoughts, feelings, and actions may make such a choice much more difficult. This leads us to another aspect of our nature, and to the necessary work we need to do so that we can live more satisfactory and meaningful lives. We must face our shadow nature, but we need to go beyond just naming it. We have to accept these qualities that we tend to push aside, so that we appear to be more together and in control as an individual, and so that we don't have to feel our pain, shame, and fear. It's time for all us emperors and empresses to be naked and to be seen as naked. We all have to ask ourselves, am I willing to see my own nakedness, awkwardness, ugliness, weakness, selfishness, etc.? You get what I mean. And am I willing to see my own beauty, power, goodness, and my abilities, our abilities? As I said, we have to go beyond just naming our shadow nature. And I'll add that that our more conscious and developed qualities, we have to notice those too. We need to go into the belly of the beast and feel all that we fear to feel, and to muster the strength to be vulnerable, even in our interactions with others. So, courage, the ability to stand in the power of our hearts and to do something no matter what fear we feel. That is courage. This is when we can really feel our own power and beauty. This is fundamental to an unshakable inner security, for it is not dependent on anything but our own doing. Each moment is an opportunity in which we can ask ourselves, how have I been taking advantage of this time? What is possible right now? How can I serve others? Can I allow myself to relax? When are we vigilant enough to ask ourselves these questions? When we are vigilant, we can really ask, what can I do in my life right now? And these questions are, what open doors for continual transformation and creativity? Well, that's it for today. And if you're interested in having a personal mentoring or an evolutionary astrology reading, please contact me at thestarpainter@gmail.com or on Facebook, Midnight Point Consultant. So I'm just beginning to feel a few drops now. So blessings on your day. Have a good rest of your day or night, and enjoy your transformation.